What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is September 3, 2023. And it's a Sunday and it's 2 p.m. 2:12 p.m. Here to make tire shop videos. And today I'd like to talk about different types of customers. And this one's gonna be a big tip for you guys in business already. Usually my videos are already for people that are already in the business, that own tire shops. But if you continue to watch the videos, you're gonna pick up more and more things that relate to even just working at shops and starting. Just start selling tires on the side, right? So today, business is done. I made a video earlier, and today was a very busy day. I luckily had 4 guys plus me working today, dismounting tires. It's a great one. It's a big help. A lot of guys, changing a lot of tires. It's a beautiful thing. It's very, very, very beautiful, man. Just as soon as you can, if you really have just by yourself, own a tire shop, or if you just have one guy right now owning a tire shop, as fast as possible, we gotta try to get another guy. But in order for you to do that, you gotta have a lot of business, more business than you currently have now. So you can have that guy knock at the jobs, and it's a little bit less work for you. And by the way, as more guys you have, the more less you're needed in the business, which is awesome, because you get tired dismounting tires throughout the years, and when you have more people, it just gets some weight off of your body when it comes to like lifting tires on the balancing machine, lifting them up off of the machine. That's good and bad. A good thing if you're exercising, if you're fresh. Bad thing if you're doing it every single day like I am. You're like hoping to catch up with rest someday. But anyways, different types of customers. I'm gonna start from the bottom and go up. I'm just really winging this. I don't prepare or nothing like that, but here we go. So you got the very poor people, right? So you got the people that can't afford nothing, the guys that have a car, but they just don't have no money for repairs, don't have money for nothing. And so that's the poor customer right there, right? So for the poor customer, they're usually gonna just do flat repairs, and they're gonna want to like patch real worn out tires. And as a shop, I'm willing to do that, and they want it, we'll do it. If it's all worn out, I'll patch it, no problem. I just let them know, hey, first of all, you need a tire, and they know it, and it's their car, right? They're like, all right, see the tire's all worn out, right? It's all beat up. Oh man, all you do, can you lend me a little bit more, man? Can you patch the tire? Yeah, we can. So we'll patch it, charge the same price. And if you do them a favor, a lot of times they're not gonna try to beat you up on the price, but sometimes they try to beat you up on the price. How much is the patch? $20. Oh man, can you do 15? Yeah, it sucks. For that price, I'll do a plug. All right, whatever, man, I'll do it. All right, we'll plug it. Cheapest thing in my tire shop is when it comes to service, is pretty much the plug. I don't charge for air. So people that come in, put air, I don't charge for air. That's free. But for no, actually, the cheapest service that we have is like if you have your own spare, and all you do is want to throw it on, just like the whole rim and tire on the car, we charge $10 for that. So that is the cheapest one. But that's not really common. That's once in a while. But the service that we do here and there throughout the week is the plug. So that's the cheapest one. And the patch, a little bit more expensive. Patches last you a lot more than the plugs. The way I see it, plugs 50% of the time they're gonna hold. The patches are pretty much 100%. All right. When it grabs, by the way, when it grabs, that if you did it right, it ain't coming off, right? So here we go. The next customer is just the basic customer that they just, you know, live around the corner. They got a flat, and then they come and do a patch, and they come to you just because you're around the corner, right? And they need to use tile, they'll buy it because you're there around the corner. If they need one, they'll try you first, but they might try most likely online first because they're not really your customer. They just come to you because you're around the corner, which is fine. And by the way, want all these customers, even the poor customer from here on, it doesn't really bother you when you have like a ton of customers. You get a poor one here and there. It doesn't hurt. It's a little annoying when they don't want to pay you, or it's a little annoying when there's like, man, it's like this is really bad, man. You got wires, you want me to patch it, and you cut your hand on the wires, and then you charge them $20 for the patch. You know, that gets annoying. But even though then from once in a while, it doesn't hurt the tire shop business at all. The regular customer, it's you know, it's good. It's you know, they'll bring the tires, if they order them online, they'll bring them to you and they'll mount them. You mount them on. They're happy, and you know, you should be happy too. And then you got your customers, right? You got your customers, which is the most golden one, So the way you develop them is pretty much with time. They know your shop, they know your service. Every time they come to you, you do a great job. You're very consistent with your job that you do for them. And they recommend their friends and family. And then they'll bring you more customers. You know, I don't gotta explain to you the basic, your customer. It's just, you know what it is. That's the golden customer right there, right? So those are the ones that are gonna make you a fortune, in my opinion, because without them, you have no tire shop. So they will make you a fortune, in my opinion, like enough to pay the bills. And if they have so much, and you have so many of them, then you can make a lot of profit with them, because it's just more and more customers. So that's you know what a customer is. That's your basic regular customer, right? And then you got companies. You got companies that pay you the big bucks, that they have several trucks and they bring you the trucks for service. So a lot of times they have a maintenance guy, and then that maintenance guy will bring them to you. But you know, a lot of cases they all have their own trucks. A bunch of customers. I'm sorry, they have a bunch of workers, and they all have a truck. And then when they need something, the company tells them for them to bring you their truck, and then the company pays. So you can either charge them then, or they pay you later with account. It doesn't matter to me. You get paid later, whatever. It's just they're the ones that are gonna bring you the most profit out of everybody, the biggest money makers. Now those trucks are the ones that have the big expensive tires, like 275 7018 or 265 65 18s that are LTs, 235 80 17s, 245 75s, 17s, you know, everything. 225 75. I mean, I got a lot of I got a lot of FedEx customers that have 225 75 16s. That's the big one. 225 70 19 5s. Those are big money makers. So those guys are gonna make you big bucks. Now those are the ones you're like, I can buy real estate with that money type of customer. You know, that's that kind of customer. So you will get them eventually. You can look for them if you want. I've never looked for them. They always find me. So they'll like want to shop nearby them around the corner, and they just want a great service, and they'll pay you. Money is no object. They just want good freaking service, fast service. You do your job, you get paid. So don't fuck with them. You just fucking do your job. Don't mess with them. Just be quiet, do your job, and they'll bring you truck and trucks for years. And I got multiple accounts of those. So just do your job with those, and that's it. a little tip. A little tip for you. If you have a guy that does the service for those companies, so you got like one maintenance guy for like, you know, whatever, 20 trucks. And those guys, what they do is they run the trucks, it messes up, they'll bring it to the maintenance guy, and he gets it like, you know, it takes them 2 days to like put it back together and get it back on the road, right? Because they just nonstop, they're just working. They have backup trucks, you fix the backup trucks. And so that maintenance guy, he's the one that's gonna bring you for the tires, bring the trucks, and you do the tires. So the tip is, I like to give them free patches, you know, free service sometimes, whatever. You know, it's not about bribing them. It's just a thank you, like, you know. And so, like, you know, those guys are mechanics. They don't make a lot of money. So, like, you give them a patch and they're, like, happy. Like, oh, dude. And I'm talking about, like, the personal stuff. Like, they'll come on their free time when they're not working. And they'll just bring, like, you know, their car had a nail and you patch it. And I was just, oh, it's all good, man. We got you and shit, you know? And, oh, yeah, thank you, man. They love it. They're just, you know, they'll freaking bring you more customers. I'm sorry, more trucks because they're very happy with you. That's just a tip. It's not about bribing them again. It just is a gift. Oh, here it is. Here's a free flat for here, free flat for there, whatever it is. Like, you know, little things here and there, discount or something maybe. But that goes real far with those guys. Not, you don't want to do that to everybody, but that is the person that you want to do it to. Those guys that just work at a place that they win nothing by not bringing you trucks or bringing you trucks, but with a big, you know, that's something big for them, a big like bonus from, right, whatever. Then that goes really far for them. Or whenever they need time for their cars, then a discount, right? You know, discount, and they'll you know, they'll be very happy. They'll be very loyal. And then we got the online customers. The online customers is it's a little rare. In my opinion, it's a little out of all those customers we noticed, because it's a little different. What I mean, it's a little different. So you have tires you post online, and they're gonna come straight only for those tires, and they're gonna come from a far distance, right? They're gonna come from, like, I don't know, an hour away, 45 minutes away. It could be 20 minutes away, but they're not around the area most of the time. And those customers will not give you repeat business, but those customers will pay the most amount of dollars for that set of tires that you have. So any set of tires you have, that you can sell the most amount, for the most amount to that customer. You can't do that to your customers. You can sell for more online, right? So it's like, it's a good and it's a bad thing. The good thing is, if you're starting out in business, that's where you want to go. You want to make money any way you can. Just make it. And if they bring no repeat business, oh well, but at least you made money that day, right? The bad thing about building a business like that is that you're gonna be hustling forever. They're not gonna bring you any business. So if you're gonna continue going real hard at that, go ahead. But I'll tell you right now, you're not gonna get any repeat business, and the next thing you're gonna do it all over again, and the next thing you're gonna do it all over again for years. So it's better to build a business, a tire shop business, than to always be hustling like that. And I get it, like, if you don't have a shop and that's where you gotta start at, I started out like that too. Just know that that's that type of customer. I'm not saying it's a good thing, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but that's just the way it is, and I'm just describing them to you. Let me see. I'll just throw this one in. The person that was recommended to your shop, the new guy that has never been here, and they were brought or recommended to you by their friend, family member, or something. To me, those are golden. I love those customers because they're pretty much a free lead, right? You didn't pay for nothing to like have them come. They just came, and it's like when you make a sale, it's kind of like 100% profit. Like for the first time, if you do the first sale ever, they're not your customer. They came in, you saw them set new tires, used, whatever. You were very highly recommended by their friends and family, and from there they're gonna become your customer, right? If they're from the area, then they'll start coming in and start buying tires from you only. Those are my favorite type of customers. They're just golden. Of course, besides the regular basic customer, the recommended customer, the brand new one that you got sent over by them, they're super awesome. That's how you're gonna move your business forward. That's how you're gonna grow with those customers. Those are your meal ticket right there. Those are the ones that are gonna be your future customers right there. It's always important to make a first impression. Of course, you gotta do always a great impression. Everything you do in the tire shop is you're always being watched when everybody's working. I mean, today a guy was here, and he saw all of us hustling, all 5 of us guys, mounting. I'm cleaning, moving tires. They're bolting them on the cars. The other guys are balancing, the other ones are mounting, and we're just going. And at the end, he's like, "Hey, the reason I came back, I've been here before. I've always had a great service with you. I don't live nearby, and I wanted to say you guys are awesome. You guys do a great job, and that's why I'm back, and I'm happy." And then he left, and I was like, "Oh, awesome, man! Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I love it. That's what you get, with time from those type of people. The people that recommend it, the old customers that just come out of nowhere. It's an awesome way to build a business. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. If you're not doing online sales, that's a whole nother game. I haven't got into that space, and I probably won't get into it. If I wanted to build an online business, and I'll think about choosing tires as a product. But if I'm gonna get into online sales, I figure there's a lot better products than selling tires, because I know guys who sell tires online and they get killed with the returns, because it's about about 2-3% of your sales online. They're gone. Like your tires, you send I'm speaking from like what I see with the guys with the big monster tires. They make like a $40 profit or something, $50 profit maybe on each tire, but each tire is around the $400 range. So when you lose one of those sets, you're losing right there $1,600. Like, to make that's a lot of money on freaking sales online, man. Any business loses that much amount of money, and it happens all the time. And I see, and it's like, and they can't do nothing about it. You complain to Amazon, and they just don't care. The customer's always right. So I'm not in that business that's the main reason. I don't like that business. I'll do online sales. I'll do Amazon, but I'll do other kinds of products that would sell, that are smaller to ship, easier. You can do more volume. My nephew does online sales. He's doing a great job. He's making a lot of money right now. He's doing it the right way. Probably don't want to get into the tire business, because you can lose this stack right here. Just, they're very expensive tires. They're just gone. They you get nothing back. You get no warranty, nothing. It's just like, they just disappear. So I don't have those type of customers. I did sell some recently. I did post about it, and even that experience wasn't all that. It wasn't all that. It was great that I sold them, but then one of the 2 customers that I did, I just like tried it out one day. Just like one day, put it on sales, sold. One of the 2 customers were like, "Hey, I didn't order these tires," and I'm like, "What do you mean? This is freaking title and everything." I just ignored the guy. And then he's like, yeah, my size is this size, right? And I was like, well, I don't know, you freaking sold, you bought those. I mean, I'm not gonna, lose freaking returning money and all that, dealing with my time to because you didn't look at the right size on your car. And I was like, I'm not gonna get into that. I thought about it, like, it's not my thing. It's like, why do I gotta like pay the price because they didn't bought the right size? You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I'm just succeeding too much in my tire shop to be even messing with that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna stay away from that. Never. I mean, you never know, but in the future, it might be something different. I might want to get into it. If I'm out of this business and I want to do some other type of business, then I'll think about tires online. But it's not gonna be it won't be one of my first choices. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of other things I prefer to do. A lot of other things than sell tires online. So I don't have a lot of experience with those types of Amazon online sales of tires. But there's no need for me to. I'm just very, very profitable every single day here, and I don't want to be losing tires online. But anyways, the point is, yeah, those are the basic ones. I can't really think of any more. I mean, besides like things on the side, but those are not money makers. They're just like little, make a little extra pocket change here and there for an extra $100 a day or whatever. When you're on the tire shop, that ain't nothing. So I'd much rather just not even touch a tire for like that much nowadays. Like when it comes to like I don't know if you're gonna do like tire disposal, like and you gotta do moving a lot of tires, get your guys to move tires, cut them. Now you gotta like you pay for rent for spots. Like if you fill that spot with junk tires, they're not yours, and it's like you're paying right there. It's like you're not making much. Like so you're gonna be like I don't know. It's just not my thing when it comes to like the little stuff. I'll take it if it's on the table. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna try to force it every single day to make money a certain way. Like when there's a whole bunch of freaking sales every single day of tire sales, and very profitable, that I don't gotta be messing with that kind of stuff. So pretty much that's it, guys. Those are your customers. Learn them, cherish them, and pick your customers that you want, and good luck for your tire sales. All right, let you guys go. Mamba out.